All right, what's going on, my good people? What is going on, man? I'm in here. Wanted to come live. I was gonna make a couple videos, just didn't feel like it. Felt like going live because it's a few subjects that I wanted to dive into, man. And I know y'all seen the title. First, we got Zion Williamson. But first of all, man, if you listening to this video on the playback or live, make sure you guys hit that like. Appreciate all that, man. Appreciate y'all that's gonna tap on in, man. So it's a what? It's a Saturday right now, and I'm at the crib, man. There's not too much going on, so thought I'd come live and get this cracking. But look, man, we gotta get started with this dude, man. This dude Zion Williamson, man. This dude's gonna be out of the league, bro. This dude Zion Williamson is gonna be out of the league soon, and coming from me, that really hurts. Zion was a guy that I did believe in. Zion was a guy that I thought could be one of them guys to go to the next level, take that next step, actually become a superstar, actually be somebody worth paying attention to, actually could win some games in this league. I mean, we saw this guy playing in high school, dominating them little white kids and doing the most athletic, crazy dunks. And, we all rooted for him. We saw him grow up on social media. And now for Zion Williamson to be reaching this point, this has to be the lowest point in his career. This has to be. This has to be. Because Zion Williamson now, and I know you guys have heard it, he has been accused of grape. And I'm not talking about no damn fruit that you eat. Zion Williamson has been accused by his ex-girlfriend and has been sued. And she is claiming that not only did he grape her, but he caused her sexual, physical, and emotional and financial abuse. So that's every kind of abuse possible in the book. Every kind possible. And it says that she is seeking anywhere from 18 million to 50 million in damages. So, man, this guy Zion, this is a devastating blow to this dude's career. And he's obviously innocent until proven guilty. I believe this is a civil suit. So she's trying to get bread. She's trying to get money. She says that this man abused her in every way possible. She said sexually, physically, emotionally, and financially. Hell, the only one she missing is spiritually. That's the only one she left out. But let's read up a little bit on this, man, and then we'll talk about this a little bit more. See what's actually going on. I'm gonna look at what article should I look at? I guess I'll look at the New York Post and see what they got up in here. See what the New York Post is talking about in this article. So it says Zion Williamson grape accuser seeking eye-popping 18 to 50 million in bombshell lawsuit. Okay. It says that the woman alleging Zion Williamson raped her is seeking anywhere from 18 to 15 million in a lawsuit filed Thursday in Los Angeles Superior Court, a source told ESPN. Williamson denied the allegations to the Post on Friday via his legal representatives. The woman, identified as Jane Doe in the lawsuit, claims to be the Pelicans star ex-girlfriend, having allegedly started dating when Williamson was a freshman at Duke in 2018 until 2013. So she was getting all this done to her for 5 years, y'all. This is what she's alleging. During the course of their relationship, defendant engaged in a continuing pattern of abusive, controlling, and threatening behavior towards the plaintiff, the lawsuit reads, as obtained by the Post. His wrongful conduct occurred in Louisiana and continued thereafter across several states. The abuse was sexual, physical, emotional, and financial in nature. This lawsuit contains graphic details from a pair of 2020 encounters. Doe alleges in the lawsuit that she arrived on September 23rd, 2020 to the Beverly Hills home that Williamson rented at the time, and he requested sex. When Doe told the former number one overall pick she was tired and wanted to go to sleep, he allegedly called her stuck up and a bee and said she could not go to bed before sleeping with him. After she said no, the 24-year-old Williamson allegedly pinned plaintiff down on the bed with her hands behind her back and raped her. That's what they're saying. That's what this accuser is saying. I don't want y'all to think I'm saying this. When Doe attempted to grab her phone, Williamson allegedly threw it across the room before choking her and yelling at her for talking too much. A second alleged rape is claimed to have occurred roughly 1 month later on October 10, 2020. Doe alleges to have told Williamson she wanted to visit a friend in San Diego, and he said that she could not go while throwing items in the house. So they saying this man throwing temper tantrums just because she wanted to leave. What else does it say? Williamson is alleged to have picked her up, threw her down to the ground, and pinned her shoulders down so she could not move. Defendant violently raped plaintiff in multiple ways. Doe alleges Williamson then took her cell phone and laptop to prevent her from contacting anyone. The lawsuit alleges Williamson continued to abuse, rape, assault, and batter plaintiff in multiple other states until the relationship ended in 2023. So it's 2025, y'all. I just want y'all to keep that in mind. So this went on from 2018 to 2023. And it's just not coming out. She's trying to get that bread. Doe also claims Williamson threatened to kill her and her family, including an allegation of threatening to pay his security guard to shoot her in the head and kill her parents. Our client is very adamant about this. It's not her desire or our desire to litigate this case in the press. Doe's attorney, Sam Taylor, with the Lanier Law Firm, said to the Post, "It's a very serious case as reflected in the allegations. Our client looks forward to her day in court where she can go and explain to a jury what happened to her, the things she endured for this defendant, and getting justice." Williamson's legal counsel said in a statement they plan to file a counterclaim against Doe and seek significant damages for this defamatory lawsuit. So, it's sad what's happening to Zion Williamson, man. It appears that I don't know, bro. They're saying he did all these things, and I just hate to see it because not only has he not really been performing well on the court as far as staying healthy and being consistent and leading his team to wins, this has come out. And so, I don't know where this is going to go, but this don't look good, man. This does not look good. Zion Williamson, he's already got a lot of other women that was on his helmet prior to this lawsuit. He had 2 chicks fighting over him recently, bro. One chick beat up the other one. He got baby moms running around here. ain't available on the court. It's just like everything is going wrong with this guy, and there's something wrong with these younger dudes, man, that they can't piece it together. They can't figure out how to have a career and not get caught up in all these women, man. They can't figure it out, bro. And so to me, Zion basically he's one step away from being out of the league. He's one step away to where, they're gonna say, hey, the hell with you, man. We good on you, brother. I'm telling you, that's where this is headed. You can't keep messing up like this, bro. You can't keep messing up like this. And, you sitting up there. You sitting up there thinking you're going to be good. Now, something else has come out, too. The nasty chick that he was dealing with, the Mariah Mills, she has come out, and she said that she's going to go to Tony Busby. And she's going to try to get a lawsuit against this man. Now, personally, I think she's a little bit deranged. From what I've been seeing, the crazy shit she's been doing in the media. But now he's about to have these lawsuits stacking up, and it ain't no telling how many women he dealt with. So let's see what this tweet is about. Adult actress Mariah Mills, known for her role in The Wetter, The Better, speaks out after filing a $50 million lawsuit against NBA player Zion Williamson, claiming he assaulted her. So is this the Jane Doe? Is she the Jane Doe? Or is this a separate lawsuit? Let's see what come out.
I just hope we all get justice.
Let's go from the beginning.
Everybody deserves a chance to be heard. And I hope me and any of the other victims, I just hope we all get justice. And the amount of bashing, humiliation, slander, and threats that I've been receiving these last 3 years have been a lot. And it's causing me a lot of stress, emotional distress. And I just hope we all can come to justice and this all can be resolved and nobody has to relive all these things ever again.
Bro, I gotta see what the comments is saying on this, bro. What are the comments saying on this, man? No way, man. No way, bro. No way, bro. Oh no, man. That is hilarious, bro. So I don't know, man. It just seems like she was doing a whole lot of acting. I've never been the type to say this, but I realize the more we don't practice marriage, the more this will happen. Less interaction with lust and multiple women, more of this will happen. Damn, hitmen don't exist anymore. That's crazy. So I don't know, man. I guess what she was saying in the video there, she's gonna file a separate lawsuit. So Zion Williamson is gonna have this chick who's been basically antagonizing him for a while now. So he's gonna be going up against her and the chick who filed the lawsuit, the Jane Doe. So I don't know, man. And I really just care about it from a basketball perspective. What he does in his personal life, man, I don't know, nor do I care. Uh, but just to get let's see, let's look her up real quick. And I want you guys to get an image of this chick, bro. So there's another video claiming, look at this, man. She had this video. Look at this, y'all. Look at this, bro. This is what we're dealing with, man. And let me get off that, man. Zion Williamson, man, he might be done, bro. He might be done, man. The brother has no discipline. Uh, the brother basically did it to himself, man. Basically. So it's unfortunate, man. You got Centel trolling. Zion has retired. Hell, he's not gonna need to retire. He will be retiring on his own. Zion Williamson when he's not playing basketball. See, they up here trolling. They up here trolling, man. So things is looking bad for Zion. It's hard, bro, because when them Jane Does come out, it's like, come on, man, put your name on it. But hey, you can't really tell them. Can't really tell them how to put the information out because sometimes them Jane Does, they be telling the truth. Sometimes them Jane Does, they don't be capping. So you can't put it like all of them lying, but it's hard when they don't want to put their face on it. Sometimes it's hard to believe that. Now, like I said, I look at it from a basketball perspective. And I just think it's unfortunate because I really believe in this guy. I really believe in Zion, man, his talent, what he's able to do, his ability, but now it seemed like he's worried about cheeks. He just worried about cheeks. And I was watching this video. I forgot who made it. I was watching this video the other day, and he was like, Zion is probably that dude that didn't get a whole lot of women growing up. So now that he's rich and he has access, he effing with the Mariah Mills, who BBL is so damn big that her pants can't even lift up over it. So he's going to these super exotic, and outlandish women because his level of excitement. He's like, man, I couldn't get this when I was younger. Probably wasn't known as a ladies' man. Probably just didn't have his pick to choose from. And so when you look at it like that, he's going crazy. He busting in everything. I mean, this dude, he ain't seeing nothing. He turning down. So I think Zion Williamson is basically, first of all, he's on the border of becoming a bust. If somebody calls him a bust, I probably wouldn't argue it. And no, I don't mean bust as in that context, but he's doing a whole lot of that too. But I mean a bust as far as his NBA career. He's leaning on that, bro. Because when you look at it, how many playoff appearances does he have? How many playoff games has he won? How many games has he played? How many games has Zion Williamson played in the NBA compared to missed? How many playoff games? This is a guy that's supposed to lead a franchise. He has failed to do so. He's failed miserably. So, you got all this personal stuff being out in the public, and it's just a lot of drama and a lot of mess. I don't know if people like this type of stuff or feed off this, but this is what we're seeing now. This is what we're seeing now. A guy that can't keep it in his pants And I'm not saying you have to because you rich, you got money. Yeah, do what you're going to do. But the thing is, you can't be letting all this stuff get out. You can't be letting this stuff creep into your NBA career because now this is almost certain to affect your career at some point. At some point, bro. Like, people are going to probably question you about this. I don't know if the media will or not. But I just think it's beyond disappointing and beyond sad that Zion has allowed this to creep in, and he's just not handling business, man. And maybe he needs somebody in his family or a close friend to kind of step up. But this ain't good, man. And I'm not saying he did it or didn't, bro. I don't know. To me, I don't really believe the Mariah Mills chick. The Jane Doe is a little questionable because you coming out as a Jane Doe. I don't know. So I'm not casting guilt on nobody. I don't know. I wasn't there. I wouldn't claim to know any information that I don't know. I'm just hoping he didn't. I'm just reporting what's out there. But, for this guy to sit up here and get this blasted on into the public, it's embarrassing, man. At least compete in the playoffs before you're going to do some dumb shit like this. So, that's pretty much all I got to say on Zion, man. I'll probably do a video on it and talk about it, but my general feeling is just disappointment. Now I want to move to the next topic, man. We got another topic here. I did want to speak a little bit about Offset and Cardi B because some stuff has been coming up. And I seen a report that Offset said that he filed for spousal support. Where's that post? I don't know who reported that, but I seen that. We're gonna see. Let's type that in. Offset Cardi B. And we're gonna get to Cardi B response too. So these dudes got stuff going back to 2024. So yeah, the report came out, and we're gonna get to this Cardi B video. I don't know what's the main source on that, but the report came out that Offset filed for spousal support, right? Requested spousal support. Now, a lot of people had mixed reactions to this. Some people said that. Hold on, y'all, 1 second. Some people was trying to clown him, right? They were saying that he was broke. Put my headphones on. Some people were saying that he was broke because he trying to get support and all that, right? And I seen the post, man. I thought it was funny. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I thought it was funny. I'm like, dang, bro. I'm like, he trying to get some bread, bro, off Cardi. But we can't judge the man, man. We don't know what he's going through. We don't know what's going on. We don't know how they build situation is set up. You know what I'm saying? We don't know who pays majority or who takes care of the kids. We don't know none of that. We don't know their situation. That's the thing with the internet. A lot of people try to guess, and a lot of people form their opinion based on what they see on the internet. I'm a victim of that as well. Everybody does it. So he requested spousal support, right? And seems like Cardi B went off on him. You know, she's been in the news as having a new man, Stefon Diggs. We're gonna get into him and what he's been on, which I don't know how long her and Stefon is gonna last, man. I don't know. I don't know if I see that lasting, but you know, as long as they happy, we good. But let's get into what Cardi B had to say, man, about Offset requesting spousal support. Let's see.
You all right? If I keep you away from the kids, right? All right. You talk to the
Hold
kids
on.
almost every single day. You call the kids every single day.
Started from the top, man.
Listen up, y'all listening? Listen up. The fact that I'm waking up right now, right? The fact that I'm waking up right now to see that this fuck nigga and his fuck ass team, I know it's not his team. I know it's his bitch ass. Gonna tell the Breakfast Club the only reason why this motherfucker asking for spousal support because I was asking for everything. Because I was asking for everything. And because I don't be with my kids. Yo, you such a fucking pussy ass nigga. Word to my mother. I want you to die, but I want you to die fucking slow, nigga. When you die, nigga, I want you to die slow in the bed. And while you die, nigga, you gotta think of me. Let me tell y'all something, right? When I first filed for fucking child support, my lawyer filed for child support. When I first filed for divorce, my lawyer filed for shit. And this nigga started spazzing, right? So I told my lawyer, there's a renew, what's that shit called? There's a renew divorce paper, right? And in the renewed divorce paper, um, I asked for no child support. I didn't ask for no child support because I want to be done with this marriage. Like, I feel like I'm tied up. I asked for no child support. Kiari is allowed to see my kids. There is not one day that he's not allowed to see my kids. Okay? He stood up my kids 3 times. He have seen Blossom only like 5 times. Okay? And I've been trying to save your face. But for you, stop playing saying that I don't be seeing my fucking kids. Stop playing because you don't want to look like a less of a bitch ass nigga. You all right. If I keep you away from the kids, right? All right. You talk to the kids on.
All right, man. Cardi B, she got some foul language, man. She need to chill on that N word. That's first of all. Gotta chill on that N word. Gotta chill on the N word. Second, hold on, y'all, hold on. My bad, y'all. Yeah, man. I don't like the comments, bro. She talking about he need to die slow. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on, bro. The father of your kids, you want him to die. And personally, none of this should be on the internet. None of this should be on the internet, man. And I know a lot of people is gonna make their jokes out of this. I know a lot of people is gonna have their fun with this, but hey man, there's kids involved. I don't know how many kids y'all got, but still, bro. Like they gonna grow up to see this. And this is not what you want to be putting out on the internet, because internet ain't never gonna forget, man. They gonna keep posting this type of ish. And at this point, nobody's saying y'all got to get back together or nothing, but y'all could be cordial as parents. I just think there needs to be a level of maturity here, and that's just my opinion. I'm not saying nothing on these two people as individuals. I don't know. So I'm not speaking any ill will or any negativity on these guys. It's just the fact that this is so damn messy, bro. Like, why does this have to be on the internet? Why? Why does Cardi and Offset every month they going at it online? Like, this is getting old, man. This is getting old. And saying you want to see this man dead.
Almost every single day. You call the kids every single day. I allow you to talk to the kids every single day. If I allow you to talk to the kids, why would I not allow you not to see the kids? It was a point that he was making a big deal, like, oh, I'm not going to go to New York to see the kids because I'm not going to be seeing my kids in a hotel room. All right. I was like, all right, so you could see him in my mom's house. You still made it a big deal. And I love my daughter so much. Yo, if I'm lying, my kids could die if I'm lying. I said, you know what? To make it easier for you, you could see the kids in my house. Just because I want my daughter to feel the love of her dad. Because I want my kids to have that love of their dad. I want the love of both parents, even if we're not together. Also, the last time we seen the kids was in March on Cody's birthday. Okay? So before you start talking to me about I don't see my kids, let's talk about it. You haven't seen the kids since March. Okay?
All right, so that's pretty much what's going on with that, man. It's a sad situation. So yeah, man, he wants spousal support. And she went off on him on the internet, by the way. And now the world is in all their business. And this is her new man, by the way. This guy right here, Stefon Diggs, NFL wide receiver, right? For the New England Patriots. Now, in this video, this is Cardi B's new man, right? This guy pulls out drugs, man. And this guy's clearly in the NFL. This guy clearly is making a lot of money. He's one of the best receivers. He's probably the best receiver on the Patriots. And this is what he's doing. This is what Cardi B's man is doing. So that's what Stefon Diggs is up to. Hopefully I don't get popped for music in that video. But, this is the type of stuff, and maybe Cardi B was there with him. I don't really know. I don't like really getting in these people's mess, honestly. But, I just like to speak on the trending topics and the subjects that's going on and the subjects that people might want to hear. So, you seeing her going off on her baby dad, but she got a dude that Ain't no way in hell this dude care more about her. Now, I'm not saying Offset did either. You know, I know he had his wrongs. But this just seemed like the type of situation where Diggs know she famous, you know she looks good, whatever the case. Uh, and he trying to beat cheeks, man. Trying to clap them cheeks. And now that he accomplished that, I mean, is he taking this relationship serious? Is he? I don't know. I'm not too sure about that. I can't call that. So I just hate that now it seems like every time Cardi be in the news, it's for nothing about music. Always about drama with Offset. Always. Always, man. That's what you see. Every time you see anything about Cardi B, she either going off on Offset or maybe she popping out with a new man. And Stefon Diggs. Now to wrap this up, I don't know who it was. They said something about Stefon Diggs could be released. So I guess it was some radio host, Scott Zolak, said that Diggs could be released because of that boat video of him handing out an unknown substance. So it's probably not a true statement. It was just a radio show host, but it's sad this man finds him in that situation, man. Handing out pink cocaine. I don't want to say the real word on the boat, man. And these celebs, they just doing everything nowadays out in the public, knowing everything is recorded, you know. And maybe that's what Offset saw. He said, hey, man, her new dude is doing all this. He handing out drugs on the boat. Let me get this spousal support. I'm not about to keep putting up all the money. So I guess that's what he was on. But yeah, man, that's just a drama-filled situation. Hate to see it. And hopefully it ends well for them. I can't type 2012 Thunder. So let's get this, man. This right here. This has been a huge topic of discussion. Who is the better team? Who would win in the 7-game series? 2025 Thunder or the 2012 Thunder? And to me, we do get caught up in what is it called? Recency bias, I believe. Because this OKC team can defend. They do got a solid offense with SGA leading them. But, man, they going to be able to stop KD, a prime Russ, and Harden. Now, that wasn't a prime Harden. Because once he left, he was the man. But even this James Harden was pretty good. I just find it hard to believe they can beat those guys with that level of offense, that level of talent. You know, I understand that SGA is probably about to win a ring this year. No matter who he matches up with in the finals, he's going to beat the Knicks. He's going to beat the Pacers. I guess we'll find out who he will be playing against tonight. But no matter who he matches up against, that's going to be a dub. But to say that he'll beat the 2012 Thunder, man, that's saying a lot, bro. Let's not act like they didn't get to the finals either and lost to a very tough Miami team. We all know the Miami Heat would have exposed this current Thunder too. We know that. We understand that. We get that. So to me, I'm probably still going to roll with the 2012 team. I just think the offense is too great. You know, as good as the defense is for the 2012 team, I just don't see. I mean, for the 2025 team, I just don't see him slowing them down. You guys understand how good Kevin Durant was, how easy he could score. Russ was on another level athletically. You couldn't have slowed him down. Russ was pretty much only slowing himself down by the dumb shit he was doing. So to me, and maybe it'll be a good matchup. Maybe they will end up going to 7 games. Who knows? Maybe they will. But I'm going to get a slight edge to the better offensive team in my eyes because defense can't just win you everything. Yeah, it helps, but certain people you're not slowing down, bro. Flat out. Let's not forget they had Ibaka too. They had bigs as well. So, it's not like 2025 roster is just overwhelmingly better. You got to keep that in mind. But yeah, you guys, this was just gonna be a short live, just like a tester live. I just wanted to see. Just wanted to hop on here. I didn't have much going on. Appreciate everybody that's gonna listen to this video. But yeah, man, a lot of you guys, y'all be tripping, man. Y'all see recency bias and y'all run with it. Y'all thought Tyrese Halliburton was goddamn. Y'all was saying he better than Chris Paul. Yeah, if Chris Paul is this old, hell yeah. But, every time somebody get to doing good, you guys sit up there and run with it that they're the greatest ever. And then y'all seen what Tyrese Halliburton did when he came out flat in that game 5. But yeah, man, that's all for this live. Appreciate all you guys for listening. And I'll catch you guys on the next one, man. I'm going to be dropping some videos soon, man. I'm gone. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.